boy.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Chad is here. Wearing a Nintendo shirt. Today is the launch of the Nintendo Switch.
I heard that was kind of botchy. You know what I'm saying? I think like some of them like had problems or something. I don't know what it was. So
I don't know too much about the Nintendo Switch. I'm not gonna lie about it. I have a Wii U. So anyway.
You got the Wii U? I have the Wii.
Do have the Wii U. I also have the Wii.
Is it nice?
It's pretty nice.
Okay, we're going off subject here. You know what I'm saying? I'm Byron. This is Brett. This is Brett Byron Show. Y'all already know what the deal is.
This is gonna be our first YouTube show.
First. So one day, in a couple of years from now, we can look back and be like, "Oh, this is our first one. Why did we do it this way? Why did we choose this room with the inexplicable lighting? You know what I'm saying?"
So if this is your first time watching, we talk sports. We talk wrestling. We talk baseball, we talk football, and we talk basketball.
We talk a whole bunch of stuff. We just talk that, you know what I'm saying? We just talk that good friend talk that goes on, you know what I'm saying, between, in every household. We just bring it to y'all. The barbershop talk, all of that stuff, it's kind of like that kind of format, you know what I'm saying? So
none of this is pre-written at all. I have no notes. I think he has some.
We got some notes.
Every once in a while we have some notes, but pretty much everything that we do is just kind of real reaction of how we feel.
Straight.
If anybody's watched this before, they know how I feel about a lot of stuff, like JaVale McGee and Shaq. But we're not gonna talk about that this week.
Oh my goodness! I thought, you know what? I thought we was gonna get so much negative feedback from that. I thought we weren't gonna be able to do the show again because you went off.
Anyway, anybody, if y'all have any suggestions on how to make it better or anything like that, let us know. But without further ado, we are going to talk about WWE Fastlane.
Yes. What, the last show before WrestleMania?
The last pay-per-view before WrestleMania. And the way that this belt works, it's a prediction based off the card. And I just so happened to win Elimination Chamber. It's my wife, me, Byron, and his wife.
What we're going to do is... we're going to get the predictions down, and I'm going to win, of course.
He said that last time. He went pretty live on Facebook talking all the good trash. If anybody ever wants to look up that video, look it up.
I'm definitely
because he lost.
I'm definitely going to win this time.
He lost, and then he was so scared that he faked to be sick the next week so we didn't have to do a show.
No, I don't think that's how it went, but I wasn't under the weather, though. I'm glad to be alive and well now. I'm just going to run down I'm going to go from the bottom to the top. So we got the kickoff match, Rich Swann and Tozawa versus D. Brian Kendrick and Noam Dar. I got Rich Swann and Tozawa winning. It's just a kickoff match, and we can't have the fans be mad off the rip. So I'm thinking the faces are going to win.
I don't watch 205 Live or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go against you. I think heels win. Just because it's going to make WrestleMania when all the faces win that much better.
Oh, that's crazy. Well, here's the deal with that, though. The heel has been winning all the way leading up to this. So, like, usually when, you know what I'm saying, usually whoever gets that last little, quote-unquote victory, the pay-per-view, they don't win. So.
Right, but what a lot of WWE likes to do, from what I've seen, Byron's obviously probably watched way more wrestling and everything like that than I have. I know this from how it used to be, is faces would go on long losing streaks to heels, making the heels seem really, really good, unbeatable, yeah. And then you get that payoff at like either WrestleMania or like SummerSlam or one of the big 4 pay-per-views.
Yeah.
And it's that much sweeter. So I think they're gonna do that with this. They gotta make 205 a little bit better.
You're right.
They gotta make somebody good.
That's exactly what they did with the whole Brock Lesnar thing and justifying him beating the Undertaker because he beat so many different people before that, and then after that, and the Undertaker was included in that list, and then he was eventually supposed to lose the Roman Reigns.
Thank God that never happened.
Yeah. Moving right along, Sasha Banks and Nia Jax. Boy,
I'm going Nia Jax.
I'm going with Nia too. Just
she,
even though, using my theory from last time, Sasha Banks should win this one because Nia Jax been beating that ass. So
I just don't think that they're gonna have Nia Jax lose anytime soon.
Right. Well, the only reason I thought Nia Jax was gonna win was because she won't be out there for the Bayley Charlotte match like she said she was. And then she'll find some way to get out there at the end and some kind of finish like that. Sami Zayn and Samoa Joe. I got Samoa Joe beating
because,
that
like
ass.
I said before, they have to build the heel.
That's what I got too. So
they have to build the heel.
So if we tie, I'm getting the belt, right?
Nope.
Oh no. We're gonna have a difference somewhere up here, I believe. We got the Raw Tag Titles, the Club. Shout out to the Bullet Club. Shout out to the Club, the WWE version, versus Enzo and Cass, who I really like. But I'm going against them, and I'm going with my boys from the Club for the win, bruh.
See, this one's hard for me to pick, just because Enzo and Cass should have been champions a while ago, but Enzo got hurt.
Yep.
And the Club just won. And the Club should be champs for a while.
And you can't teach that.
Yeah. But, see, what I hate is that Raw has all of the good tag teams and SmackDown has none.
Wait. SmackDown has...
American Alpha.
Yes, they do.
That's it.
And they have the new Usos.
I don't care about the new Usos. Nobody
new
cares about
Usos
the
are
new
fire.
Usos.
The new Usos are fire.
Anyway.
They fire. They come out wearing Air Forces. You got my vote. You come out wearing Air Forces.
I think I'll go with the Club on that one also.
Alright, okay.
It's hard though. I don't know. I don't want to go against Enzo and Cass, so I'm a big Enzo and Cass fan.
I like them too. When they came down to Wichita, man, it was live. Since you don't watch 205 Live, we have no idea who Jack Gallagher is.
I do know who Jack Gallagher is. He's the Englishman, right?
Got the umbrella too.
Yeah.
He's facing Neville for the Cruiserweight
I'll go with Jack
Championship.
Gallagher on that one, just because of how much I've heard about him being so good at the Royal Rumble, and the reaction he got was huge.
He's nice. He was.
So I think Jack Gallagher will win that.
He's a feature card on the WWE mobile game, WWE Supercard this week. So, but I got Neville winning.
I do like Neville. I think Neville's very entertaining to watch.
I like his heel run right now. So
I'm not mad if they keep the belt on Neville. I'll be honest with you.
Moving right along to the Raw Women's Championship, the Queen, my girl Charlotte, against Bayley, the champ. I ain't betting against Charlotte on the pay-per-view, bro. So even though
I'm going with
Bayley
Charlotte
might
until
win,
WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Charlotte until WrestleMania.
I think Bayley might win.
But yeah, I think
I'm going with Charlotte though. WWE might try to swerve us, and that might be the match they try to swerve us on.
Yep, that's what I was thinking too. I think Bayley might win, but it just makes so much more sense to have Charlotte go undefeated until WrestleMania on pay-per-views. Yeah. But they need to stop hot potatoing this title, so I'm kind of tired of that.
No, if Charlotte wins, she's gonna be a 5-time champ.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. She's gonna tie her father in a couple months.
Oh, we got Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns. Do not know why I picked Braun Strowman.
Oh man!
But I picked him. I got it right here. I don't even know why I picked him.
I think that's gonna be one of. That's gonna be such a WWE match, man. You know what I mean by that? Like, it's gonna be... I can't even talk about this one. I truly don't care who wins. I like Braun Strowman, so I'm gonna go with Braun Strowman. I hate Roman Reigns, but I feel like he's gonna win.
Yeah.
Although Braun Strowman's on a monster push right now, so I'm gonna go with Braun.
Alright. And to end off the show, we got the Universal Championship. The champ, my boy KO, versus Goldberg. I got Goldberg winning, bro.
I think Kevin Owens wins. Well, here's the thing. I think Goldberg wins by disqualification, but Owens retains. I think Brock Lesnar's going to come in and get involved in this match. I don't see them putting the belt on Goldberg.
I do.
But I don't see Goldberg losing. Does that make sense? Like, maybe Brock Lesnar goes in there.
But it don't make sense.
Maybe Brock goes in there and F5's KO. Just to screw Goldberg, but I truly truly don't see Goldberg getting pinned.
I think Goldberg is going to spear jackhammer pin in about 35 minutes.
35 minutes?
I think so. Hear me out.
I don't think it's going to be that long of a match.
Because
that makes Brock look even weaker than...
Well, see, but here's the thing with that. I'm going to get to that. I think they're going to go for a while because it's going to build credibility on Sting, Kevin Owens, Kevin Sting, whatever you want to call him. I think it's going to build credibility on him. Even though he's going to go down in a losing effort, he's still going to look pretty strong because he wasn't one of those minute 45 matches. He's been looking strong all year, and they don't want to weaken him too much, but they still want to give Goldberg the belt so they can kind of go into so he can go into WrestleMania looking strong and get beat by Lesnar, and that's going to be the end of Goldberg in WWE. That's his last hurrah. He was able to show his son and his wife that he was able to still go. He did really good in the Royal Rumble, and he won the belt, and he main evented WrestleMania, and that was it. That's his last hurrah. He gets beat by Lesnar, and then Lesnar takes the title of Raw, and he does Lesnar things. So that's the only reason I got that. This is the setup for that.
I hope not. I think that they have so much more talent on.
Think of how many times they done that. Remember how they did CM Punk?
I'm okay with it. The only way I'm going to be okay with Goldberg winning and then Brock Lesnar winning at WrestleMania is if for some reason they put Brock as a face at some point and have him go up against Samoa Joe and have him lose to Samoa Joe. That's the only way I'm okay with that. Because Samoa Joe is...
That ain't happening.
I know it's not going to happen. Or have AJ Styles go to Raw, which might happen, and have AJ pin Brock.
My boy
They
AJ.
need someone other than Brock or Goldberg to have the belt. That's just how I feel. I think...
You know what they did to CM Punk? They gave it to The Rock just so Cena could get it.
But here's the thing. The Rock is an established name, and The Rock brings people in from different...
And Goldberg don't?
No.
And Lesnar don't?
Lesnar does because he was a UFC fighter. Goldberg doesn't bring anybody in other than WCW fans who should already be watching WWE.
Nope, not necessarily. Not necessarily. I think the viewership has gotten a little bit different now that Goldberg is back, because all those people that were watching, Goldberg back in the days, they're not watching no more because Goldberg ain't there. They're all watching now because Goldberg's back. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's some added stuff.
Most people I know that like WCW and appreciate WWE, they don't even appreciate WWE. Honestly, they have the WWE network so they can go back and watch all that stuff.
I watch wrestling in general. Ring of Honor, New Japan, TNA, AAA whenever I can, Lucha Underground. You know what I'm saying? WWE. The only thing I do want to watch GFW. I just need to figure out how to get it.
I want to start getting into Lucha Underground, but
Lucha straight.
I heard that it's pretty intense.
I think it's about to go to it's straight though. They had a woman world champion. I thought that was dope.
Yeah.
They about to
WWE. Get your crap together.
Yo, speaking of I know we're going way off topic now. Speaking of woman. Beth Phoenix, Hall of Fame. What's up? What'd you think about it?
I started watching wrestling around 2008. I didn't pick it back up until about 2013 when the Shield came back together.
Ooh,
so I really missed most of her. Most of her being there. But I will say this. As somebody who lived in Syracuse, which is where Beth Phoenix currently lives, I think it's pretty cool that she'll be in the Hall of Fame. Good story. Her and Edge actually jumped my father's car one time at a park.
Yo, that's dope.
And my dad was like, "Oh, I know who you are."
Yeah.
It was just like, thank you for entertaining me.
I ain't gonna front. I had a crush on Beth Phoenix for a while. That's neither here or there.
I had a crush on Tori Wilson for the longest time, and I still do.
Oh.
Tori Wilson, if you're watching this for some reason. I'm married, but
you know what? You always You got, see, you always, it's here, and you always take it. See, the thoughts and the views expressed by him are his and his alone. Anyway,
That's true.
Nah,
look, I'll clean up my act if we ever get sponsors. We don't have sponsors right now.
I was just talking about...
If we get a sponsor, I'll go corporate like WWE. I'll cut all that crap out. I was just talking about
saving you from your wife, because she'll freaking F5 you right now. As far as I mean, look, I love Beth Phoenix just as much as the next person, but let's be real. I can think of a few people that deserve the Hall of Fame honors before her. Well, look, China, they had that whole, they have their whole whatever about her, and Sable, she left the company on not so good terms with them. So, but I mean, what about Ivory, Molly Holly, my girl
Stacy Keibler in there?
No,
as much as I don't.
She don't need
think,
to be.
Yeah, but
and one more.
She did a lot for wrestling.
My girl Victoria. If you watching this, Victoria, I think you should have went in the Hall of Fame this year. So
right.
And then then Beth Phoenix maybe like 3-4 years down the line.
I have a question for you though. Yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt.
Okay.
We're talking about females. This is completely off topic.
Whoa, here we go. I don't know.
I'm about to address a rumor that I heard that Kurt Angle is supposed to be replacing Mick Foley as the Raw GM after WrestleMania.
That's what I heard too. That's what I saw on the little dirt sheet.
Yeah.
What does it got to do with my girl Bill?
Nothing. It just kind of came up because I thought of Hall of Fame, and Kurt Angle's going to the Hall of Fame this year.
Oh yeah.
If that happens, I'm not gonna be mad because I love Kurt Angle.
I'm not mad either. I think come on home, Kurt. Come on home.
Yeah,
Kurt.
Come on home, Kurt.
We here.
Yeah, I love Kurt Angle. One of my very first wrestling memories, like when I went there live, was I was chanting "You suck," and my dad looked at me and he was like, "What did you just say?" And I was like, "Oh, he sucks." But I was like, "Do you even know what that means?" I was like, "No," and he was like, "Well, all right. I guess he can keep saying it then."
Oh my goodness. Back to my girl Beth. Okay, so check this out. I was looking at the video, the Hall of Fame video or whatever, and it looked like they were reaching for stuff to say about her. And then a lot of the stuff that they said wouldn't have been possible for the names that I mentioned previously. You know what I'm saying? It was like, oh, she's the second woman to enter the Royal Rumble, blah, blah, blah. I was like, wow, we all know who the first woman was. I was just thinking like, dang, do they really have anything that she did that revolutionized, that made her stand out?
See, it's the same, as a John Cena fan, it's the same thing with John Cena and Hulk Hogan. There really wasn't anybody in that division at that time. Like, I mean, Hulk Hogan obviously isn't the best wrestler. John Cena obviously isn't the best wrestler. But they're the face of the company because they're willing to be there through bull crap. And Beth Phoenix at the time was probably, like I said, I wasn't watching it, but my feeling is that she was probably the best wrestler at that time on the roster. So she carried the women's division. That showed a lot to like Vince, Triple H, and people that are making these.
What stood out to me was during the time that, you know what I'm saying, they were looking for the models, you know what I'm saying, to be the divas. Like they had the Kellys of the world, and
apparently she's on her way back too.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, so when they had
spoiler.
When they were looking for, you know what I'm saying, the models and stuff to be the divas, you know what I'm saying, she was definitely not a model. You know what I'm saying, but Beth Phoenix. But you know,
but she's not bad either.
Oh no,
she's
not bad. I wasn't saying that. Still,
she's very athletic
still very
looking.
Pretty, you know.
I heard JBL likes those women.
I bet he would. His wife.
But nobody ever saw that picture that went on Twitter.
No, his wife.
You didn't see that picture on his Twitter? About what he was looking at?
Oh, his tab. Oh yeah, I did see that. But yeah, so in a time where they were looking for models, you know what I'm saying, she didn't fit the mold, but she still was able to be dominant and stuff like that. I do like that, and I think she should have been. I mean, I think she should be considered, but maybe just a few years down the road. But for whatever reason, you know what I'm saying, everybody else that I guess left the company on whatever terms is not so good. So this is why this is happening.
Well, like I've said a million times, I don't like women's wrestling in WWE. I think WWE exploits women I think they show the wrong things.
They're trying to move away from that.
They are trying to move away from it, but it's still. I don't know. I still feel like they're looking for good-looking people rather than wrestlers.
That's crazy.
I don't know. Anyway,
what are we gonna talk about next?
You want to talk about Kevin Durant and his injury to your Warriors, even though you're a Suns fan?
They're not my Warriors. I just like this look.
Oh, now they're not your Warriors. Anybody look back like 2 weeks ago on our Facebook.
Oh, because I had a Warriors hat and a shirt on? I got a Brooklyn Nets hat on now. Yeah. That don't mean I'm a fan. I wear whatever, I wear whatever matches, you know what I'm saying? So,
hey, that's the Celtics #1 pick right there.
Oh, man. So
it's going to be our Celtics #1 pick right there.
Yeah, so shout out to me because, you know what I'm saying, I know how to dress a little bit, or I know how to match colors, you know what I'm saying? So I might be in a Golden State hat one day, I might be in a Phoenix hat one day.
I don't know how to match colors. I'll just wear whatever.
I might be in Atlanta Hawks hat one day. I might be in a Patriots hat one day. Just whatever matches, you know what I'm saying? I would. No. Next show, remind me to wear a Patriots hat. I will. I got a couple of them upstairs. It just matches with whatever I'm wearing. So
I know you have a couple because you whipped it out half at the end of the Super Bowl.
Hey, I had a Falcons hat waiting too, just in case. Just in case.
See that bandwagon right there?
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you get your Marlins hat yet?
No, I don't have a Marlins hat. I need to get one. I need to get some shoes to match. Them colors, boy. Shout out to the Miami Marlins, baby. We gonna do this year, baby. I'm a fan now, so I gotta get that popping.
He's never really watched baseball,
but I will. I am.
You can tell by being a Miami Marlins fan.
Let's go, baby. Double M's, we in the building, baby. Miami Marlins. All right, so
35 wins.
Hey, you gotta start somewhere. That's
my guess. I'm just kidding. They'll have
Oh yeah, so we're talking about Kevin Durant.
Yes, Kevin Durant.
This injury hurt. It hurt him, but it also hurt the Warriors too. Everybody on that team feels like they gotta do more, and it's gonna stress everybody out. And by the time playoffs come, it's gonna be rough. They need to get it together. I don't know what they need to do, but Curry's already been in a mid-season slump, and it's just bad. And I think he's bringing Klay Thompson down with him, so his team is spiraling right now. The Spurs are gonna mess around and get first place. They're gonna be second place, which means that they're gonna have to see the Oklahoma City Thunder in the first round. And what would that do to Russell Westbrook?
I would love to see that, but what's actually gonna happen is Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, they've had bad nights. Everyone has bad nights. Made them look human. I don't see the Spurs catching them. Everyone's making a big deal out of it.
3 games behind.
3 games is a huge thing. The Celtics were, 3 games behind before, too? I think we're 3 games behind right now. I don't even... Can you look? You see how many games behind?
Oh, yeah.
I think we're like 3 games back. I'm going to have Byron check real quick. But 3 games is a lot when you're going up against Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, and they still have a good team. They still have a great team.
Steph Curry with the shot, boy.
Celtics are what?
3 games
3 games back. See?
Dang, man, look at them. They done turned their franchise back around.
The Celtics are on their way back up. I think that we're gonna have a great chance. I don't think we're gonna beat the Cavs, but I've been saying this since day one that I think we're gonna go to the conference finals. I do not see the Spurs. I don't see the Spurs catching them. They're 2.5 games out because I think they won tonight. But, see, everyone's making a big deal because the Warriors lost the other night. I do watch NASCAR actually. Just a random person.
Rest in peace.
I do watch NASCAR. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I watch NASCAR.
Yeah, boy.
Anyway, I don't see the Spurs catching them. I'm not a Warriors fan or anything like that. My favorite driver used to be Mark Martin. I don't really have a favorite driver right now.
I don't either. But as far as KD goes, if he comes back and he can beat KD again, then I think they'll be okay. They're gonna need to finish off the first round or the second round early so they can get some rest. Because that's what ultimately killed them. Well, not ultimately, but that's what kind of killed them when last year by the time they got to Cleveland because they spent all their energy, you know what I'm saying, trying to get 73 and 9. They were all, you know what I'm saying, they were burnt out by the time they got to the finals. And you know what I'm saying, this year if they gonna spend all their energy trying to make up for Kevin Durant, then you know by the time they get to the finals, the same thing happened. And they're in trouble anyway because the Cavs.
They're not in trouble.
The Cavs are stacked up, man. They got Kyle Korver.
They're not in trouble.
Hear me out though. They got Kyle Korver. They got Darren Williams and Derek Williams, the veterans, the playmakers. They got Andrew Bogut, who was on the championship team with the Warriors. Who knows them better than them? He was in their nucleus, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? That's without Kevin Love and J.R. Smith. They still doing damage right now. So imagine when they come back, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be crazy. I'm not gonna say they're gonna lose. I'm just saying they're gonna be in trouble, especially if they don't get KD back. I know people are saying, oh, well, they won without KD, but they had Andrew Bogut and they had Harrison Barnes. That starting five.
Yeah, but now they have JaVale McGee, so they're good. And they have Zaza.
No.
They have Zaza.
No.
And they have Draymond.
They're gonna need more than.
Look, they have Zaza, they have Draymond, they have Clay, they have Steph. They're still. They're still.
Kevin Durant messed
top
up the whole
2 team.
Kevin Durant messed up the whole build.
Kevin Durant
of
did
that
not
team.
mess
Yes,
up
he did.
anything.
So
He made that team so much better.
No,
now
he didn't.
everyone, yet.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Their deal last year and the year before that, what was it? Hashtag strength in numbers. They had that nucleus of that those five. Bogut, you know, who was the rim protector. Who's the rim protector now? Thank you. Then
Zaza.
he had.
JaVale McGee.
You trolling me right now.
Zaza and JaVale. Remember
me.
last week when I said, I can't even talk about how much he has been talking about the Warriors being the best team in the league. And now that Kevin Durant is injured, he's going to talk about how bad the Warriors are.
Listen,
Go on, please. Entertain me because you know Steph and Clay will have that game. And we're going to have a show. And within a week, I guarantee you within a week, they'll have a game where they just go off and they score 130 points.
Nope.
And everyone's going to sit here and be like, well, I guess they're in the championship run.
Man.
They never fell out. They're still a top 5 team. Top 2 team. They're a top 3 team. It doesn't matter.
So you're going to let me finish?
Bro, I'm not going to let you finish.
Yes, you are.
Because next week, you're going to have a completely different thing. You're going to have a completely different story.
Here's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Here is my story, and this is what I'm sticking to.
Oh, you talking about the 50
and 11 is my story. That's what I'm sticking to.
73 and 9 last year.
Okay, 73
without
and 9
Kevin
last
Durant.
year. You're right, but guess what? They had 2 years with
championship
that team.
The year before that.
I understand that, but guess what? They did not win last year.
But listen,
we're gonna eat while talking to people.
Oh yeah, gummy bears. They fired too. Check this out. This is what I'm saying. When Kevin Durant came in, like I said, Andrew Bogut was their rim protector. LeBron and the boys were even scared to come down there when they had Andrew Bogut. And the only reason they were able to do that in the finals was because Andrew Bogut got hurt. He wasn't able to play. And then Draymond Green wasn't able to play. And then, you know, everything spiraled from there. Harrison Barnes, their main perimeter defender, one of the best perimeter defenders in the league. And he was a big shot maker. Not in the playoffs, but during the regular season. He helped them get that 73 and 9. Leandro Barbosa, Festus Ezeli, Maurice Spates, key people in the bench rotation that could come off the bench, make shots, do all that stuff like that. Kevin Durant comes in, he wants $54.1 million. You're not able to pay Andrew Bogut. You're not able to pay Harrison Barnes. You're not able to pay Festus Ezeli. You're not able to pay Leandro Barbosa. Therefore, those guys are gone. Ain't no strength in numbers no more. You got Kevin Durant, one of the top 2 players in the world, but you don't got the depth anymore.
Kevin Durant's not a top 2 player in the world.
He's the second best player in the world. Here's my top 5 right now, currently in the NBA.
By the way, hi to the people that are in our chat.
In the NBA, the top 5 players, well, the top 2 players are LeBron James, number 1, Kevin Durant, number 2. The next 3, you can interchange them however you want to change them. James Harden, Russell Westbrook. At 5 spot, it's kind of shaky, but I'm going to have to say that you got to put Steph in there. However you want to change them other 3 around, but Kevin Durant and LeBron James are the top 2 players in the world. Ain't no doubt about it. You add him, and hey, I would have added him too, but you lost that depth. And you had to, you know what I'm saying, Maurice Spates, Harrison Barnes, Andrew Bogut, Festus Ezeli. Main parts of this championship team are now gone. So if something were to happen to Kevin Durant...
You can follow us on Twitter, too, and we have
if something were to
Brett
happen...
Byron Show on Twitter.
Oh, yeah, on Twitter, Brett Byron Show. So if something were to happen to Kevin Durant, which something has happened, you ain't got that depth no more. You got rookies now coming in. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got those shot. You ain't got the shot blocker. You ain't got a rim protector, and you don't got a perimeter defender. Now Klay Thompson is a great defender, but he wasn't a great perimeter defender like, you know what I'm saying, Harrison Barnes was. Now who's gonna step up and make those big shots when all the attention is on Steph and Klay Thompson? Who's gonna step up and make those big shots now? Because you don't got Harrison Barnes and you don't got KD. So who's gonna make them shots?
So they can't hear you. You gotta talk louder.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Basically, all I said was Kevin Durant.
Oh, they can hear that.
Oh, all I said was Kevin Durant messed up the Warriors because when he came in and he wanted that $54.1 million, they weren't able to sign Andrew Bogut. They weren't able to sign Festus Ezeli, Maurice Spates, all of the strength and numbers guys. They weren't able to sign them. So now if something happens to Kevin Durant, you ain't got the depth. You ain't got the person that can, you know what I'm saying, defend. You know what I'm saying, the rim. You ain't got the perimeter defender. You ain't got the key bench players. You just got what you got now. And, you know what I'm saying, it's
the person that's going to step
up
up and shoot when all the pressure's on Klay and Steph are going to be Klay and Steph. They've lost 2 straight games.
Look what happened in the finals.
Look
what happened in the finals last year. Were they stepping up then?
Yes. And you know who stepped up harder? LeBron James, the best player in the world.
I agree with you with that. He is the best player in the world.
There's a big difference between LeBron James and everyone else that's playing.
Because everybody else gets scared. Kevin Durant should already have a ring right now, but when he stepped up to LeBron,
you know who else
he got scared.
You know who else should have a ring right now? Carmelo Anthony. But guess what?
Oh, don't do that.
But guess what? You want to know why he doesn't have a ring?
Because he ain't got it.
No.
He ain't got a team.
No. The reason why he doesn't have a ring is because he was picked 4th overall instead of 3rd overall. He should have gone to Detroit, but he didn't. They picked up Darko.
Darko. You know what? You're right. If he
you can't sit there and you can't blame Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant was the face of not only the Oklahoma City Thunder, but for all you young bucks out there, the Seattle Supersonics.
Dang, man, you right. But look, they got to the finals, and they ran into LeBron.
Little draft history here.
Okay.
Do you know who the number 1 pick, or not the number 1 pick, but the first pick by the Oklahoma City Thunder was? Like ever in their franchise history.
Oh, no, I don't remember that far back.
Russell Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook, probably.
With Westbrook.
But look what he's doing right now.
Yeah, he's playing out of his mind. But look.
Is he going to make it to the chip, though? Nah. Hey, I think it would be cool if they knocked out Golden State, though.
I think it would be amazing.
I'd be watching if it was a 2-7 matchup.
You know Westbrook's going to want to do that. It's going to be a lot of fun.
That's what I was saying earlier, man. I think that'd be cool if the Warriors slip down to that number 2 spot and they got to face Oklahoma City. Don't you know that would be so bittersweet for Russell Westbrook to do that after KD did what he did to him. I have a little bit of respect for what KD did.
Personally, and I've said this since the beginning of the season, I didn't think the Warriors were going to win the championship. I don't think either the Warriors or the Cavs will win the championship.
Please don't talk about you and these Celtics, man.
I'm not saying the Celtics. I'm saying it's either going to be the Celtics or the Spurs, though.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, if it comes down to the Warriors and the Cavs, I wouldn't be surprised either. But
trilogy?
I personally don't think it'll
like
come down
WWE.
to that. I don't think it'll come down to that. I don't see them being the Lakers and the Celtics. Like, you know,
definitely not the Lakers.
No, but like I'm talking about history-wise.
Oh,
like, you know, like 08 to like 10 was Lakers Celtics.
Man, if it could be Warriors Cavs for the next 5-10 years,
it won't be. You know why it won't be? Because the Celtics have a top 5 draft pick.
They coming.
And they're coming fast.
They need one more person, man. I think they'd be straight.
Okay, so when we get Lonzo Ball, and then we get Paul George or Jimmy Butler, it's over. I
do agree with that. What's up with my boy Adrian Peterson, man? What he gonna do, man? He's already made a decision.
I think Adrian Peterson needs to retire. What do you think?
I think he needs to go to my Green Bay Packers.
Well, so
baby.
you can have two.
Title Town, baby.
Yeah, so you can have two players, two running backs that get injured. Because Adrian Peterson is way too old. He's been in the league for almost 10 years. This will be his 10th season in the league. Running backs don't last 10 years.
True.
Running backs don't last 10 seasons. He's already been hurt twice. He played one game and he got hurt.
It might be time for him to give it up.
I think it's sad. And if I was an NFL team, I would not sign Adrian Peterson.
But I think it'd be cool if he came to the Packers, though, just for I mean, we already have a name, but just that star quality, putting the butts in seats, which we don't have a problem doing, because if you go try to get some Green Bay tickets,
yeah, you can't get Green Bay tickets.
Yeah, you go try to get some of them. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, he still will truck a linebacker out, but when he gets tackled and his leg breaks, and he's out for the rest of the season,
I'm not saying he's like
lose.
80. I think he'd be good. He draws a lot of attention and.
His nickname's not AP, it's AD. It's all day, not Adrian Peterson. Heads up.
We're talking to our
he's still good. I'm being honest.
He's
good. He's a great running back, and he has had great legacy and everything like that. And I'm not taking anything away from him. But what I'm saying is that if I was an NFL team, I would not waste any money on him because he's a liability.
We don't need to waste no money on him. If we can get him for a pretty good price, then I say why not?
If you can get him for
a bargain basement deal.
Yeah, I would not sign him to a big contract.
This is just me playing Madden. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like trading people and stacking the teams up or whatever. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna go upstairs and try that. Let's see if I can put Adrian Peterson on the package.
I'll still beat you. I'll beat you in Madden. Oh, if anybody ever wants to play Madden, I have it for the Xbox One. You can find me at Birdie B Zims with ZIMS. Or ZIMZ 2, I think.
And I'm super.
That's on PS4. I think on my Xbox One on Birdie B Sims. I'll tweet it out though.
On Xbox, I'm Super B 252. That's Super Space B Space 252. On PlayStation, I'm Super B Official all together. So
if anybody ever wants to play 2K or NBA or not NBA, NFL, like Madden or anything like that, hit me up. Find us on Twitter at Brett Byron Show.
Yeah. We should do
definitely
17 right now. We should do that.
Yeah, if anybody wants to play 2K, we can go live while we play 2K17. I ain't got no problem.
That's gonna be
talking to y'all while we play.
I need to get some revenge.
Yeah, I'm not too great at 2K17. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a lot better at 2K16.
We can play 16, but you saw what happened last time.
Boy, I blew a fourth quarter lead. I'm still sensitive. He had to put KD on the Warriors on K16 in order to beat me. So.
Hey, leads get blown all the time, man.
Yeah,
I want to beat you with my sons. Yeah, man, I'm nasty.
On 2K16, you think you could beat me with your sons?
If you play with your Celtics, you getting drugged.
Well, it's been real talking to y'all because I'm about to beat him in some 2K16 on the NBA.
And I'm playing.
He's talking trash, but
I'm gonna be playing Super.
There's only one champ.
Oh my goodness!
But nah, I think Adrian Peterson needs to retire. I do.
I mean, I don't care either way.
I don't care because the Celtics aren't gonna sign him. Or not the Celtics, the Falcons aren't gonna sign him.
I was about to say, wait.
I think a lot of people are talking about him going to Dallas. I don't think that will happen.
That's for the star thing, and just to get their name out there and to put butts in seats. It's just that star.
But they have Ezekiel Elliott, and Zeke could learn a lot from Adrian Peterson. But
they don't care about it. They care about ticket sales, TV time.
I truly think that he's more of a waste on your salary cap than anything. He's a liability.
Of course, but hey, man, risk and reward. That whole
risk and reward. Yeah, but the risk does you play football and you play any sport to win championships. I don't care what it comes down to. Any sport, it can be fake. You can call WWE fake and everything like that. It's all a grind to get to the championships, to get to the very top. And if you can't waste any money or any time on something that's gonna set you back. I'm not saying he's gonna set you back or anything like that, but what I'm trying to say is, why go for a guy that's been in the league for almost 10 years now, instead of getting a running back, like a rookie running back, who won't run maybe this year as much, but in a couple years could become something that Adrian Peterson is. And even if he's not, at least you have that asset for a certain amount of years. Adrian Peterson's time in the NFL is very limited, and it's going to catch up to him very fast, and it already has. You do not want to waste your time with that.
No, I mean,
that's all I'm saying.
I just told you why. So that's all we got, man. So everybody holler at us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know the handles. If not, we'll tweet them out.
Well, find us on Twitter at Brett Byron Show.
Or, find us here on Periscope.
You can find us here on Periscope. This is our first YouTube video. So.
Oh, yeah, on YouTube, too. You know what I'm saying? I don't have any of the little click this, click this, click this. We
don't have any of that.
We're working on it, though. We're working on it.
If you like and subscribe to this stuff, though, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. That's it. That's all I got.
All right. I'll see y'all next week.